welcome to this video, made by me, Maxence, and Adam. This video is going to be about skating, but it's not actually about how to skate, it's actually information. So it's going to be in 4 subdivisions. The first one is how does the skating blades work, how do we equip the hockey apparel is the second one, the third one is how to tie skates, and last but not least, the history of skates. Let's jump right into it. How does the skating blade work? Well, I'm going to explain you the first part. So how does the ice works? So when an ice skate blade presses against the ice, there's going to be a thin film of water that's going to be created and will melt the ice because of the fact that we are heavy. This will act as a lubricant and allows the blade to glide easily. In order to have a really good glide, the blades of the modern ice skates will have a double edge with a kind of arch in the middle, so a concave hollow. Okay, you can think about an arch. So the two edge will allow for a better grasp of the ice, even when you're tilted to the right or to the left. Because the bottom of the blade is slightly curved, as the blade tilts from one side to the other, the edge which is in contact with the ice also will curve. But this will cause obviously the skater to turn. So it kind of works like a car. If you go to the right, it'll go to the right. If you tilt to the left, it'll go to the left. This will then allow the person to move easily across the ice, and the skater will be able to glide quickly and stop and start quickly because of the design of the blade, because of the curve and the two edges. A person can also turn in a controlled way when on the ice. There is difference between the different types of sports. Figure skating blades, you will have a toe pick, like this. These are huge for jumps because it has a grip on the ice, because as you can see here, it will grip into the ice. Depending on what blade you buy, they can be smaller or bigger depending on the purpose in the sport. As well, the figure skating blades are usually a bit longer and heavier than hockey blades. On their side, the hockey blades are also curved, but in the both ends, so you don't have the toe pick, so it's curved in the both ends. Racing skates or speed skates are going to be like the hockey blades, so curved on both ends, but they're going to be a lot longer. They're the longest blades in the sports. Pick on the skating blades are really useful to do really big jumps, like one of the hardest jumps nowadays that is called the triple axel. Here's a demonstration. A bit of story about ice skating. So we're going to talk about the oldest pair of skates that are known back about 3,000 years before Christ. So that's a long time ago. In Switzerland, the skates were made from the leg bone of a horse. There was holes that were bored at each side of the bone, and leather straps were used to tie the skates to the feet. The Dutch began using wooden skates with iron runners in the 14th century. They used poles with these skates to push themselves forward. Later, they added a narrow metal blade that allowed the skater to push off with his feet and still glide. The steel ice skates were invented in 1867, so these are really like the modern skating boots. They're invented by John Forbes in Nova Scotia. These led to the modern skating boots that are usually really rigid to support the foot and the ankles. Traditionally, the boots are made of leather, but in recent years, boots are made of synthetic materials that have become really popular in these years. So it's usually going to be like that. Really rigid. And this is made of special synthetic material.
Today, I'll show you how to put your hockey equipment. In your opinion, how do you think it costs the full equipment? It costs minimally $200. First part that you need to wear is this practice jersey. Some people have sweater, but it's the same thing. And it will absorb the sweat and it's very comfortable. So the next thing that you have to wear is the jock. It will protect your genitals. Now that you have put the practice jersey and the jock, you must put the chin guards on your legs. It will protect you from pucks and from other opponents. The next thing to wear is the hockey socks. They can be stick to the jock and they represent your team colors. Now you're ready to put the hockey pants. They have to cover the leg to the belt so you don't hurt yourself here. So the next part is the skate. So in your opinion, how do you think we tie them? Tying skate is the same thing than tying shoes. If the laces are too long, you can do a turn on your ankles before tying them. Leg guards are very useful before and after the game because they protect the blades and they also protect the toes and the fingers of other players. The chest pad, the neck guard, and the elbows protectors are very important protection to put because they are covering important part of your body. The hockey jersey represents your team colors and the glove are helping you to have a better grip on your hockey stick and they will protect your hands. The final part to wear is the helmet. Make sure that it doesn't hurt yourself so you don't feel pain during the game. Do you think that the mouthpiece is mandatory during an official hockey game? The answer is no.
Yeah, that was it for the video. Before ending, I'm going to be asking 3 questions that you can find the answer. So, question: who invented skates? What is so special about the shapes of the blade? And what is the most difficult jump nowadays? Thank you.